let me know when you're finished up. I'll get out here and play on the couch
Race.
and having fun without me. Oh,
C5, race. 160. Set 6, fold. 7, fold. Alright. Yep. Sim 9, fold. 1, fold. One six. Set to call. Hazard. Set 2, all in. Yeah, set 5 call. Yep, short on please.
We do have an all-in and a call on the Jackstar final table. We have King 2 at risk against the Jack Queen on the King Queen 9 ball.
Turn.
9 on the turn.
River.
4 on the river. We will get a double up.
80. Complete.
All right, guys. Welcome back from the break. I do apologise for the slight delay from myself. We do see Lara double first hand back. King Deuce against Queen Jack. Action-packed couple of hands before our final table. But we start off with our final 9. Special shout out to Sam Sewell, who was also on our final table in the Centurion.
Set 4, fold. 5, fold. 6, fold. 7.
Pocket fives for Chris
180.
Sofianos will open from middle position.
9 fold. 1 fold.
8-5 in the hijack for David Bowen. Ace-3 for Sam in the big blind.
Set to call.
Lara will call from the small blind.
Set to call. 180. Hazard.
Nine deuce. Sorry. Deuce 9. Lara leads this flop. Not ordinarily a board she would be leading, but there are many ways to play poker, as we have all found. But it's going to look pretty strong. And as far as made hands go, Chris is at the bottom of the made hand range.
Sit 7, fold.
And she gets it through. Lara creeps back over 10 bigs now. 940,000 for her. If this was a horse race, we have two out in front and the middle of the pack is really congested. So we have David Bowen, 3.6 million. Fred Tersch, 3.2 million. And then everyone else between 1.4 and 800. Blinds currently 40, 80, 80, so plenty of play left in this one. Hope you guys haven't got park plans at 9 a.m. with your toddler, like me. Because if you do, we'll be up early regardless of the time we finish. Ben Yang, pocket queens from early position, off just 10 bigs. Awkward stack size for Ben.
Sit 6, raise
Who
over.
needs jam, and he
Sit
does.
7, fold. 8, fold. 9, fold.
Ace Jack for Mr. Topakis in the cutoff. Tough spot, but versus an early position jam, Ace Jack probably doesn't feel too good.
Sit on fold.
And he does let it go correctly.
2, fold.
Jack Deuce and Queen 5 for Lara and Sam respectively. And Silvana with Ace Deuce in the big blind. Ben is going to get no customers, but he won't be too worried. 2.5 bigs. Big blind Annie and the small blind will bring him back towards 13 blinds. Crucial for him. 180 of you at home watching on Facebook. It's 10 to 10. It's been a long day. I'd love for you to say hello in the Facebook comments if you can. Where are you watching from? Who are you cheering on?
Sit 6, fold.
Queen 10 for Chris. Didn't see him jam this earlier for 15 blinds. Let's see what he decides to do.
8, fold.
Dean Heyman, my friend. You're here more often than I am.
2,
Daniel James, shout out to you. Not enough whinging from Sam. May, thank you for joining us. King 5 suited for Sam on the button. Going to be good for an open. Mr. Danny Buckley, good evening. Look at all my friends come into the comments and say hello. Danny Buckley from the Gold Coast, thank you very much for joining us. Yalla. Chris Sampson, hello, mate. Sam, thank you for joining us from Adelaide. Matt Mitchell, I do agree. We are going to be here for quite some time.
sit 5.
And it looks like we have a spicy little... No, just a call from Francis in the big blind with Queen Jack. King 5 for Sam on the button. King Jack 5.
Sit 5, check. Sit 3, bet 150.
Small c-bet from Sam.
Sit 5, call.
Don't worry about Monster Stack, Tim. You got to watch Lara bring it home. I hope you saw her spicy little lead on the flop with her ace-6. Sam and Francis battle it out on the turn. Francis checks. Sam checks back. River's a 5 to improve Sam. Thank you for joining us, Debbie, in the Facebook comments. It's high from sale.
Sit 5, check.
Good luck and well done. Nuno da Silva joining us, cheering on the big show as well. Well, it's a big show. It's a big bad show tonight, y'all.
Sit 3, bet 325.
If you guys want me to keep singing, just let me know. Especially wrestling themes. Wow. 3 more people joined the stream after I started singing. This is unreal. 325 from Sam. Clubs brick. Francis doesn't have a club. Does he believe Sam, or is Sam going to lose his customer?
Call.
Francis going to get the Bad news. A big pot going Sam's way, pushing him over the 2 million chip mark. Sam's lovely wife at home. Probably at work, actually. She's a workaholic, that lady. Has, of course, been banned from chatting because she's up to no good at all times. That's the only reason why she couldn't comment the Facebook stream.
Six, seven, fold. 8, fold. 9, fold. 1, fold. 2, fold.
Just had confirmation that Sam's wife is actually at home from all reports, cleaning the train set. Ready for a big day tomorrow of polishing the trains.
Sit 4, raise all in.
Pocket nines for Silvana from the button,
Sit
and
5,
queens for Ben in the
Sit
big
6,
blind.
fold.
Unfortunately for Silvana, she's going to get the bad news, but she does cover Ben, so she'll be still in.
We do have an all-in and a call on the Jackstar final table.
I'm sure. 6, 8. Really similar weight.
We have Ben.
Sit 6 at the wrist. Yeah.
She's going to need a 9.
Versus Silvana's pocket nines.
For those of you playing at home, that's how you beat the pair of queens with a pair of 9s, by getting another 9.
We have a block of 8.
King 10-8 on the flop.
2 clubs.
Turn.
7 of clubs.
Turn is to 7.
Then pocket nines.
Jack 6 or a 9 for Silvana. Ben will double. That will leave Silvana short, but still in the game.
Is that 800? $900? 950? 950.
$40, 80, 80.
Sit 8. Raise 160. And is the 160. Yeah, yeah. Sit 9.
5s for Bowen from under the gun.
1, 4. 2, 4. 3, 4. Scary glare. All in.
Ace Queen for Savannah. This will see their way into the middle. King Jack suited for Francis behind. Facing an
235.
early position open and a jam. He probably won't love it. But he's getting pretty good odds on his 5 bigs.
Sit 5 fold. Sit 6 fold. 235.
Does let it go.
Sit 7 fold.
Good luck.
Sit 8 call.
The fair fight.
Ace Queen versus 5s. See how we go.
Ace Queen off at risk against Dave's pocket fives. Good flop.
Flop.
We have a Queen 7-9 board.
Turn.
Flop is a queen. Turn is a 5. Unfortunately for Silvana, that will be the end of her Jackstar. Congratulations to her in 9th for $5,915. One of our last remaining ladies. Lara Jones still carrying the flag for the ladies though.
Thanks for waiting to tell me that until the end of the
I'm going to
hand.
tell you when the window is a queen.
Yeah,
Fold it a 5.
I think you should next time. I think you should. It's good for the game. Tell me straight away next time.
DB. I'm going to put Run Like David Bowen on my Christmas wish list.
Are you? You should do it. It's pretty cool.
Hope Santa can deliver.
Sit 9 fold. Sit 1.
Ace 10 for Stephen. Ace 9 for Lara.
Sit 2 call.
Almost.
Sit 3 fold. Oh, sorry. Sit 5, 6, fold. Sit 7 fold.
Steve, how many green chips behind? I just can't quite see. 2.
2 chips. Yeah.
Thank you.
And 9 suited for Bowen in the big blind.
Sit 8 call.
He will come along as well.
3 pairs.
Fireworks for us. We have David Bowen in the big blind with 10-9 suited. Stephen Topakis with ace-10 and a flush draw. And ace-9 for Lara, top pair. Top pair on a very wet flop. That's an overbet jam. Big decision. You can see Topakis is actually the favourite. And we do get a call.
Sit to undercall.
How much is that?
Top pair and a straight draw for Bowen. It's going to be hard to get away from.
The biggest chip is 875.
So I want 875.
Yeah,
Yeah, and what's the other one, please?
John, I'll come back to your message in the Facebook comments just after this hand. If you can just confirm you're still there and listening, let me know.
$715.
875.
Yes.
70.
Yeah.
Action aplenty on this final table so far. If you're just tuning in, we've had Steve jam the flop for 11 bigs. Lara has Sai called off, and action is with Bowen, our chip leader, deciding whether he's priced in or not. $254 of you watching,
Yep. 3 players all in.
and we will be all in 3 ways.
Ace, diamonds, yes. Yep, that's good. Yeah.
Bowen with top
We do
pair,
have a three-way all-in and a call. We have a
the big show with
9, 6, 2
a
diamonds.
straight and flush draw, and an overcard. And Lara Jones currently in the lead with ace-9 of spades for top pair.
Again, Lara's ace 9 suit for the open-ender and top
Turn.
Extremely big pot.
4 of clubs on the turn.
Turn is a 4.
Black River. Can of spades.
River is
And a 7 of spades on
big
the
old
river.
brick. Lara will
And I went a
double.
five. Whee!
The big show will be eliminated.
Is it 9?
And Bowen will win a healthy side pot.
We do.
Lara's ace-9 will get a full struggle up.
Going to give a quick shout out to one of the TDs from the Northern Beaches in Sydney. It is his birthday, so happy birthday to Finn.
Orange chips, yeah. Orange
Turning
chips.
21.
There's a just orange chips.
Tell you what,
Finn, I'll tell you what, the next 15 will fly by. Happy birthday, mate. Thank you for spending your
It's a man's day.
time with the APL crew in Northern Beaches. But we will get back to our final table coverage. 7 remaining in the Jackstar.
Yep, dual change. Take it.
Plenty of support for Lara back in the Facebook chat. My wife said she was going to bed and she's apparently watching the stream, so
Which would be better?
didn't think.
no misbehaving any of you.
Anyway. Anyway, let's do it. Get that done. Fucking back.
I want to go big, yes?
Yes, you
My
are.
turn for big.
You are in big.
80 plus 80.
Sorry, Corey, you're right. Lara did triple up. Lara now with 2.9 million. Sam with 2. Francis, just 400,000, but 1 double, and he will be back in the mix. Hello to everyone in Newcastle, particularly you, Mr. Bell.
I thought I had this in my head.
Fred won't love it, but he has defended the 8 deuce.
Yeah, probably should have. Alrighty.
10, 9, 6. Fred's going to put out a small bet. Looks like a bet of... I mean, this is one way to play 4 bigs, I guess.
Not like this.
Away from me. You guys all get away from me.
Not like this.
We do have an all-in and a call on the Jackstar final table. We do have
Francis needs to fade the 8 or the deuce, and he will double.
Fred's ace-2 on a 6, 9, 10 flop. 7 on the turn.
Turn is a 7, giving Fred the straight. That will send Francis home in 7th place. $10,645 for 7th.
Too small.
Fat and good.
Like 80.
Congratulations to him. Great result.
Lines it up 50, 100.
51, yeah?
Ace Jack for Ben Yang in the hijack. He will open to 200,000. Chris Sofianos behind with Queen Jack O. Gonna jam. It's about half of Ben's stack, so I don't know if he'll be ecstatic to get it in. But
Account, please. That one.
1.1 something.
$8.85. Sorry? $8.85. 8.85.
Ben really in the blender at the moment. If only he could see Chris's hand. He'd have beat him in the pot.
Probably shouldn't be taking with this. Oh, okay. Hey, can you help Chris?
He does make the call. We're going to see Chris Sofianos at risk. Queen Jack against the Ace Jack of Ben Yang. Chris needing a bit of help. 3 queens or straight cards required.
We have the flop of 8-2-2.
8-8 deuce. Sorry, 8 deuce deuce. Not quite cutting it just yet. Turn as a club now gives the club draw. River is the ace. That will be the end of Chris Sofianos for this Jackstar.
Champion. Thank you.
King deuce for Sam. Facing the open from Bowen. Will defend. About 3 hearts for the boys. No, just an up and down draw for David, of course. 10-6-3. This one doesn't really favour Dave, but he recognises that. Turn is the 9. This one probably favours the blind and the defending range of Sam. He will check it. Unfortunately for Sam, probably not much he can do at the moment. We'll just need to get out of the way. Down to 5 here in the Jackstar. Everyone playing it out for $59,150. Stamsul, our short stack with just 17 bigs, but one double, and he would be close to chip leader. So that gives you an idea of how tight this final table is.
Is 200. One folds. Two folds. Three folds.
Ace 5 versus Ace 5, under the gun versus big blind.
Plus 200.
Ben Yang will call.
Checks.
Flop is checked. Dave and Ben both check the turn. River is an ace. Both players improve to top pair. Ben checks. Will Dave bet? I would assume so.
Eight bets. 140.
About 1.5 bigs.
Plus calls 140.
Top it up. Same hand. Ace Queen for Fred under the gun. Ace king for Ben in the small blind.
Six raises. 800. Eight folds. Nine folds. You're a small blind.
No small R.
Big blind, I'd see it 200. Two raises 200. Three folds. Six folds. Eight folds. Nine calls 200. Nine jigs. Two bits 200. Nine folds. Are we gonna see a big hand when you re-raise me? Are we gonna see a big hand on the video? It was good or I was good?
Fold a big hand.
Six folds. Eight folds. Nine folds.
Saturday night Hydro plays 3-minute call for remaining plays in Saturday night Hydro.
Yes, but you can't do that for me. No. Unless I give him your card. Yeah, I'm all right. No, I'm good. I'm good. How are you going? Still in or? Well, don't. Win it now. How many's left? And how many's left? You might as well try and win the fucking thing now. Come on, then. Win now. Go and win it.
All right, 5 remaining. Ben Yang now into the chip lead after some extremely patient poker from him.
No.
Ace King for Sam in the small blind. Will open 350,000.
One-minute call for all Saturday night Hydro plays again. Start very shortly.
Ben comes along. Ace, Queen, 8. 1 heart. Then bets 200,000. And Ben gets away from it.
Wouldn't bluff you, bro.
I've seen you. 4,008,000. Come on, a deal. 4,008,000.
All yours, Frank.
Yeah, that was okay. Can't. Not every hand's defendable.
Not every hand is defendable. That one's certainly fucking one.
King Queen for Sam.
He's gone. I want to show him that you can fold.
Fred folds a blackjack hand, but not a good one. 8 deuce in the big blind. Ben opens the cutoff with King 10, and it is on Bowen on the button. With a 3-bet.
535.
It's like 635. Sorry, 535. 10-7 for Lara in the big blind. And then back to Ben in the cutoff.
Should hear what he's saying about me. Should hear what he's saying about me.
He was telling everyone the other day that I collect model trains and I knock down 2 walls in my house to build a train set. All this bullshit because I work in railway. You're a dickhead, Liam.
Yeah, Liam. And I'm not a maniac. Alright, maybe I am. I don't know.
Let's go, Freddie. Let's go. He's at home. Boys.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I need some love.
Let's go, Sammy. Let's go.
Queen 7 for Fred on the button.
Yeah, it's pretty tight now.
Jack 8 for Sam in the big blind. I imagine Sam will probably defend this one. Nine, 6, 4, 2 spades. Sam starts out with a check. Fred checks as well. Turn is the 8 of spade, which now completes Fred's flush. Fred does raise. Sam calls. To the river we go. River is an offsuit queen. Sam checks. Fred jams. So this is probably going to look pretty bluffy from Fred. Putting all of the pressure on one pair of hands. Hands like Ace 10 with the Ace of Spades. Ace Jack with the Ace of Spades. May take this kind of line. Putting all the pressure on the one pair of hands and inferior flushes as well. You can definitely see Sam mulling it over. And it is a compliment to Fred's game that Sam is even considering calling. For Sam to be considering calling, he definitely thinks that Fred has bluffs in his arsenal as well as value. It just all depends on how Sam feels about the hand and the read he has. Unfortunately for Sam, he only beats bluffs, but does Fred have enough bluffs in his arsenal to make this a profitable call? We will see. Sam taking his time to mull it over. Our clear short stack to start the hand as well, which is probably weighing into his mind a little bit more than usual. Because Fred raised the turn, we do see Sam call, and he will get the bad news. Queen high flush, going to be good for Fred. Yeah, what I was just saying there is Fred raising the turn for value rather than raising for a bluff is probably the reason why Sam called. If Fred had just called the turn, then Sam probably gets away from the river. But unfortunately for Sam, that is the end of his Jackstar.
Get back home.
An incredible weekend for him. Final table and a podium finish in the Centurion, and then also backing it up with a Jackstar top 5 as well. And we're down to 4.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good skill.
Let's go, Master. Yeah. No, not yet. Yeah, that's small.
That's small.
Yep.
Now, where's this one when Ben fucking 3-bet me? Did you see the hand come up?
I think you were too busy now.
No, no.
Too busy stacking.
I want to know what you had when you 3-bet me.
Right only, yeah.
Too busy making money.
Yeah, it's a big
Maybe
one.
yeah.
You're not going to tell me what you 3-bet me is? Ace Jack?
I'll tell you after.
It's, I'm going to look at it. Anyway.
Calls under. Did I call? Fold?
Neck and neck. Through the middle of the pack now. Fred Tersch out in front with 5.2 million. Dave Bowen, 3.5. Ben Yang, 3 million. And Lara with 2.8. We just lost Sam Sewell
Full raise.
in
300.
5th.
Yep. Zip 5 fold. Remove the button, please.
Use 8 now. 7. Yes. No. Hang on, let me check. Okay. Is this you, Ben?
Sit 9, raise 200. Set to call.
Ace 4 for Fred under the gun. Will raise. Lara in the cutoff. Does call. Dave Bowen in the big blind. King 5 offsuit. As we adjust our camera angle.
Sit 7. Fold.
We'll let it go.
Heads up.
Queen 7-6, 3 hearts. No player with a heart.
Sit 9 check.
Fred checks.
Sit 2, 300. Sit 9, fold.
Lara stabs the flop with her top pair and takes it away from Fred.
Yep, 2 palm placer. Sit to fold. 5, fold.
Take it.
Sit 7, fold.
Battle later, mate. Battle later.
Let's go, Russo. Let's go.
5 4.
Ace 5 for Bowen on the button. Imagine he'll be opening.
Sit 7. Raise 200. Sit 9. Fold. Sit 2. Cool.
Lara calls in the big blind with Queen 8 off.
Heads up.
Eight 7-5. Lara going to lead for 300,000.
Yep, 300. Sit 7 4.
Bowen coming along. Suddenly we've got 1.1 million in the middle. Turn is an offsuit 3.
Sit 2. Bet 475.
Lara making it 475.
Call.
David Bowen covered in honey, as sticky as ever, comes along with bottom pair. Sorry, middle pair. River is the 4 of spades.
Sit 2. 500.
Lara bets 500,000. What does Dave have planned here? His cards don't really have much relevance to running a bluff, but has never stopped him before.
Call. Open push.
Bowen flicks it in, gonna get the bad news. Lara won't
Carry.
be too confident, but she does show down the winner. I think that will just about put Lara into first place. Wow. Less than a big blind between her and Fred now.
Blinds are. 60, 120, 120 with the blind. Sit 7. Fold.
Ace 10 for Fred on the button.
240. 240.
Sit 9. Raise 240. Sit 5.
Plenty of love for Lara in the Facebook comments. I'm sure she'll be very appreciative to know she has your support.
Don't steal my hand.
I'll steal it. Legitly.
Go. Go.
Come on, ball. You'll play the player.
Weird line. Very, very weird line.
Sit 9 fold.
Confused the fuck out of me. But it worked.
Sit 1. Fold.
Jack 9 suited for Ben in the small blind. Queen 10 for Dave in the big blind. All of our players now guaranteed $20,110. Third prize $24,840, and second $39,040. First prize
Sit 5 rolling.
will be $59,000. Very playable hand for Bowen, but unfortunately not good for 14 bigs.
Sit 7 fold.
Does let it go. Oh, Tim, I don't know if you've been watching for a while, mate, but your comment about chomps. Well, the chomp that Lara is playing with in front of her, I'd love to know if there's a story behind it, but all of the boys were very upset to know that they didn't receive the chomp if they busted Lara. So, can anyone tell me if the chomp in front of Lara's stack is significant? Or does she just really love chomps? Because that makes sense as well.
240. Sit 7 fold. Sit 9. Fold.
Jack 3 suited for Fred in the big blind. He will come along as well.
Sit 9 check.
Thank you very much, Tim. To stop people from getting in her zone. Building a moat makes a lot of sense around her chips. Of course you chuck a crock in front of your chips.
Sit 5. Bet. 220.
Ace deuce for Ben with bottom pair. Fred with top pair.
Sit 9 fold.
Will come along. Turn now brings a paired board with the 5. Also gives Fred a flush draw. Cannot imagine he'll be folding to any aggression from Ben. Ben does have the ace of spades as well, quite relevant, so he'll check back. River, 10 of spades. Fred backdoors the flush to go along with top pair. He's going to need to pick a size. What do we reckon, about half pot? Maybe a bit smaller.
Similar, but 500.
About half, 520. Not much happening for Ben now, just a bluff catcher. But we've not really seen Fred show up with too many bluffs. Can Ben sniff it out? $220 of you watching back in Facebook land. If you are watching, give me a yell in the comments. I know my wife's watching because she keeps telling me to hurry up and make them go to bed. Looks like Fred's got his man. He's better size that Ben doesn't think he can get away from.
Sit 5-4.
He does get away from it. Good fold, Ben.
Big bumpers. Big bump. Can you show me one, please? Thank you. Sit 5-4. 6-7. 12. Nine. Cool. One turn. Check. There's a still nine check. Check. Still nine. 120. Sit to fold.
Let's go, Freddie. Let's go. Freddie, when I grow up, I want to be just like you, mate.
You can try, man.
Interesting comment from Vicky Roachford in the Facebook stream. VPIP for Fred has risen quite a bit. I would agree. Fred is really putting his chips to work now. 6.1 million.
Yeah, no worries.
After Sam was eliminated, Sam being one of the more experienced players remaining in the field, looks like Fred has just kind of, I guess, jumped in the fast lane and really put his foot to the floor. Lara is hot on his heels, though. If she happens to eliminate either of the players remaining, she'll be back in the chip lead.
Sit 7, raise 240. Sit 9, fold. Sit to call. Sit for call. Heads up. Sit 2, bet 300k.
Lara going to lead the flop after calling from the small blind. Calling from the small blind is generally pretty strong.
Sit 7, fold.
So Bowen does get out of the way. Even with bottom pair. Being a world of hurt on many turns. So does get away from it.
Sit 9, raise to 240.
Fred wielding his chip stack again. Opening the king four suited. Lara coming along with king jack offsuit.
Sit 5, fold.
Ben Yang and Bowen going to fold small and big blind. We heads up to the flop.
Sit 7, fold.
Ladies and gentlemen, stop what you're doing. We've been joined by none other than High Key in the chat. our hero, High Key. All in his best. Hello, my friend. Thank you for joining us.
Sit 9, bet 150. Sit to call.
Lara floats to king high after Fred's small C bet for one
Sit
big.
9, check. Sit 2, check. Sit 9, check. Sit to check. Open, please. Pair 4.
And Fred extends his chip lead further, edging closer to 7 million.
Everyone's a pro on the rail. Yeah.
Good ball, Thursday. 1, 2. Sit to 4.
Aces for Yang. Sorry, aces for Ben Yang on the button.
Sit 5. Raise 240.
He'll open to 240,000. Ace 4 for Bowen in the small blind. This could be bad news. Bowen could potentially jam this from the small, but he's going to get...
Sit 7. Raise all in.
Yeah.
Sit 9, fold.
8-9 for Fred.
Yeah.
Ben calls quickly. Going to need multiple fours or straight cards for Dave. Stranger things have happened. He does have hearts as well.
Flat.
Queen at 3, 10. No help there at the moment.
Turn.
That is GG to our friend Dave Bowen, the Tsar of Tasmania. A valiant effort, fourth for Dave, $20,110. Dave is, of course, Tasmania's finest export. Sorry, second finest. The only other thing better is apples. Goes apples, and then Dave, and then the Jack Jumpers. We're now down to 3. 6.5 million for Fred Tersch, 4.8 for Lara Jones, and 3.3 million for Ben Yang. Plenty of play remaining in this one.
I'm good. I can't drink tonight.
Sit 5, fold.
Queen 4 for Fred in the small blind.
3-6.
Sit 9. Raise 3, 6. 360. Sit the ball.
We've had a request from Sam Sewell to jump in the booth on his drive home. Unfortunately for Sam, we won't be able to facilitate it.
Small bar, please.
But we will have him in the booth at another time. He can break down how he found the call with Fred in that hand.
Sit to raise. 250. Yep.
I'm not. I'm looking at your hand.
Sit fast. Call. Yes, sir.
King 10 off for Ben will come along. Lara has opened the Jack 8 suited and flopped a flush draw. She's going to lead. Queen 6-6. 2 clubs.
Sit fast. Call.
You'll get it done. Ben folding the King 10. On to our next hand.
Deal change. Thank you, guys. Good luck.
Thank you.
Blind versus blind. Ben completes, and Fred will check back the Queen 7 off. Ben improves to a pair of 4s on the flop. Not much for Fred, though. Jack 9-4 Jack. Ben with 6-4 of clubs will lead the turn. Fred with just Queen High. Can't imagine him calling. Does let it go.
Actually, had the flush.
I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Lara has just
You ever think of jamming?
revealed she must have a secret supplier of chomp
Yeah,
bars.
definitely.
She has one chomp bar in front of her chips, protecting them from all of the other naughty poker players trying to steal them. And then she's eating one. Someone needs to tell me what's going on. Where is this lady getting her chomp bars from?
I'll check. Two bets, 300. Live false 300.
Well, this is an interesting hand.
I'll check. Two bets, 300.
Fred has floated the 10-8 off. He's turned a gut shot to go along with his 2 overs. He's going to come along. River is an offsuit 5. Unfortunately, the back door doesn't come in, and 10 high will not be the winner unless he turns it into a bluff.
800.
Looks like he's going to do that. 800,000 it looks.
8.
Yeah, bet of 800,000. The flop. Fred checked. Lara bet 300. Fred called. The turn was Jack. Fred checked. Lara bet 300. Fred called. And now the river, the offsuit 5. Fred has led the river for 800,000, and it looks like Lara is going to call.
Two false 8.
She does make the call. She will win the pot. Many ways to play poker. And Fred took a creative line there with 10 high. But Lara saw through it. I believe we have a new chip leader. 6.4 million for Lara, 5 million for Fred, and 3.1 million for Ben. I know how the guys in Wall Street, you know, the insider trading guys, feel. I've just been given some information about Lara's chomp bar. Lara has had the chomp the entire day, and she plans to eat it after she's eliminated. Whether that's in first or third, who knows? But at the moment, that chomp is broken in half, but it's seen her through. It seems to be doing its job, protecting her when she needs it. Thank you very much to our friend Sam Sewell on his drive home for that insider info. Any tips for race 5 at Randwick tomorrow, Sam? Let us know. I don't have any idea about horse racing. I think Randwick would probably have a race on tomorrow, but who knows?
Calls 120.
Blind versus blind. We see Ben limp Queen Jack offsuit and tens for Fred in the big blind.
Calls 400.
Fred makes it 400,000 and Ben does come along with his Queen Jack. Pocket 10's still best. Flop of King 6 deuce. Ben with a quick check. Turn is an offsuit 8. Looks like Fred does bet the turn. 325,000.
Yeah. Let's do it. Alright, calls 120. Good checks.
Hey guys, after 100 progress, you're going to go 15 minutes later.
Other 10.
All the support in the world for our friend Lara. What about the support for the boys?
Numbers 125. 2 folks. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's cool.
15-minute break, guys. We will be back in 15 to finish off the remainder of the Jackstar. Down to 3. See you shortly.